Good morning. It is time for the old man's morning coffee. So I'm gonna head out while my wife is getting on her war paint, and we will check back with you as we go.
A smaller amount of war paint than usual because we're on a cruise.
Vacay.
Come on.
Such a beautiful ship. We're on deck 9, and I'm gonna let you look out the window here in just a second to the sunrise over Central Park. It's amazing. Is that not incredible? My. I've often said a bad day cruising is better than a good day working. And this is going to be a beautiful day cruising. And we have arrived for coffee. That's what I'm talking about.
So I'm finally ready, and I have to look at the stairs or I'm going to fall. Seriously? Y'all do that. I want y'all to see some of this art. This is totally cool. It's like a camera roll of photos. It's really neat artwork all over the show. Going down to the promenade to meet JJ because he had to go get his coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker. I never have been. And so I just get up and get ready for the day. And we just dressed for non-pool day today. There's another awesome piece of artwork. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. Really cool. So I'm going down the promenade to meet him, and I'll film and show y'all some of the promenade because it's really cool. So here's this end of the promenade, Bionic Bar. Everyone was amazed and awed at the Bionic Bar last night. I mean, there were crowds all out here standing, watching it. And all it is, I say all it is pretty cool. All it is those are two robot bartenders, if you will, and you put your order in, and you can see the menus over here on either side, and then the robots make your drinks, and then they serve it to you up here on this table. It is pretty cool. And then here's where the Rising Tide bar usually is, and it's up there in Central Park right now. It lowers, it comes down here, rising, you get it, Rising Tide bar. It comes up and down. So we'll show it moving. I think it goes, when it's open, it goes, I think every 20 minutes. And here's guest services. Guest services last night was pretty long, had pretty long lines. And considering what the capacity is, we don't know what that is yet, but we'll find out for you. I mean, the lines were like all the way out here for guest services last night. And then here is Cafe Promenade. Every royal ship, as far as I know, has a Cafe Promenade. This is the busiest place on the promenade right now. People who don't want to go to Windjammers, or who maybe eat small breakfasts or don't eat breakfast at all, they can come to Cafe Promenade and get there's JJ, and get their Starbucks products, as well as like a muffin or something, again, if they're a small breakfast eater, as well as teas, tea bags and stuff. You can do that. Now, this is not the Starbucks kiosk, however, you can get Starbucks beverages. This is the first ship that we've been on that actually has a Starbucks kiosk, and you can also get the Starbucks, that green menu right there. You can also get Starbucks drinks in the Cafe Promenade. That's very nice. The stores are not open yet. I think they open at, let's see if we can see a sign. It looks like 9:30. And then they'll do photos here. This is just like the setup on a symphony that we were on in September. If you want to see those vlogs, I'll put a link up right here to the symphony vlogs. That was in September. That was our first cruise back. Sorrento's, again, that's pizza, and it doesn't look like they have any out yet, but I could handle pizza for breakfast, right? And those are the Coke machines. If you have a beverage package anywhere that the soda machines are, you can fill up your cup that comes with the soda package. I got the Port Merchant shop over there. I got Cask and Clipper. I guess that's a C. Cask. Is that a C? Cask and Clipper? I don't know what a cask is. Pub. People are always sitting out here also. And sometimes the overflow from Sorrento's is over here. And sometimes they're just sitting there having a drink. We'll do more with the shops later. We'll kind of go in and show you what is inside the shops. And they're doing some kind of fitness activity at Bolero's already in the morning instead of in the gym. Bought like Karaoke bar. And here is the Starbucks kiosk next to the huge Western, huge silver Western hat. There's the Starbucks kiosk though, and that is specifically Starbucks drinks. So those are not included in the beverage package at the kiosk. Again, that's the freestanding Starbucks store. If you have a beverage package that is not included, you have to still purchase drinks straight from the Starbucks kiosk, as opposed to the Cafe Promenade that I just showed you, that those are included either on your Diamond Voucher drinks or your drink package. I don't know what's different. Obviously, there's some kind of contractual difference that they have with the freestanding kiosk as opposed to the Starbucks products that are in the Cafe Promenade. But I got a cafe mocha last night about 8 o'clock before we went up to the room at the Cafe Promenade. Oh, look who I found. You got regular coffee or Starbucks?
Starbucks.
See, there's a menu right there, a Starbucks menu.
Let me show you the difference between
Oh.
regular and Starbucks.
Okay.
This face is regular. This face is Starbucks.
We're heading into Windjammer.
It's time for breakfast.
We get our feet on. We're gonna see how busy it is though. They are excited. Thank you. Washy washy. Wow, it is already jamming in the Windjammer. And it's still pretty busy even this morning. You start off with some favorites over here, a little bit of everything. Looks like breakfast sandwiches.
I want to see the eggs.
And everyone can get their own plates again. Unlike when we were on Symphony, you can get your own plates numerous places. So here's another plate venue right there. That looks like waffles. All kinds of toppings. This is the American bar. Looks like a bunch of fried stuff. Oh yeah, you got your sausages. Chocolate chip pancakes. That's definitely American. And then eggs and more. Grits, oatmeal, hot milk, cinnamon powder and brown sugar. And then here's your pre-made eggs and JJ's always by the eggs. Milk and yogurt bar. Your another just says American bar. Vegetable plates, it looks like. Some bread. Looks like we got some egg Benedict and hollandaise sauce. Hard-boiled eggs and sauteed mushrooms, chicken sausage, pork link sausage, and bacon. Plenty o' bacon. And of course the market carvery. Look at that. Morning. Roasted potatoes, hash brown potatoes, pork link sausage, chicken sausage, all kind of eggs, fried eggs, scrambled eggs, homemade corned beef and potato, and fried rice with vegetables. More hard-boiled eggs and more bacon. And then your drink station. You got cereals over here also. Regular and decaf, half and half. And these are your tea and sweetener selections. We have several different sweeteners, blue, pink, and yellow, as well as natural cane sugar and regular sugar. And then you have some tea bags here that you can make your own tea with the hot water. And paper straws. You can bring your own metal straws. Well, I'll leave a link down below for metal straws off Amazon. Water and ice. And then juices. They have fruit punch, tropical mango, and lemonade. Iced tea over there, orange, apple, and lemonade. And then the seating just goes on forever. All the way back to the back of the ship. JJ found us a spot.
Look at this view.
Oh, this is the best view in the place. Oh yeah.
Is that nice?
Good job. Day two on
two.
the biggest cruise ship in the world. And we're at breakfast. We got our fresh squeezed juice. We're not sure what we're going to do today. We have some trivia on the menu, if you will.
Yeah.
And We're going to some like Crown and Anchor top tier event too, and we're going to see if we can get some interviews with some officers and at least find out the capacity for you, because we don't even know how many people are on this ship, although it's very full. This is a sea day, and we're going to try to do the Abyss, which is the slide.
We?
I have to go put on closed-toe shoes. But we'll do the Abyss and maybe some zip lining. I'm not
Maybe.
Sure, not sure I'm going to get him on there. But,
Maybe.
But from our breakfast spot right here, we can see the zip line, and so I'm getting antsy. I did it on the Allure many years ago, and it was a blast. It was very fun. We will take you around the ship with us and show some more of the ship itself, because that's what's fun. If you're ever going to book Wonder, this is the time to do it. We'll be here until April 20th, maybe. I'm not exactly sure. And then it's going over to Spain, and then it will be back. If you want to get on the biggest cruise ship in the world, book now, because capacity's allowed to be 100% now on the ships, and so they will probably fill up fast. So here's to day 2.
Day 2. Peace. I'm going to introduce you to our 2 friends I spoke with earlier, Chris and Melanie. And Melanie is sweet 16 and never been kissed. So we want to sing happy birthday to Melanie on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Melanie. Happy birthday to you. Woohoo! Aww, and kisses. Here we are on deck 8 in Central Park. If you have never been on an Oasis class ship, you really don't know what you're missing. This is an amazing, beautiful area with awesome vegetation and a very serene atmosphere. 3 of the specialty restaurants on board are in Central Park, and they will all have the menus outside the restaurants, as you can see here. This obviously is Chop's Grill. In the evenings, they have live musicians, usually guitar or keyboard. So if you do end up with one of these Central Park neighborhood cabins, you will hear the music if you're out on the balcony. They also have some nice seating out here as well. On this other side is the specialty restaurant 150 Central Park. And of course, we have the Trellis Bar, which keeps visitors who come to Central Park well serviced with their drink packages. Also, oftentimes during the day, they will pipe in the sounds of birds, and then in the evenings, they'll pipe in the sounds of crickets. It's really nice. Also, here's one of the astronauts you'll see other places around the ship. Of course, you have your Central Park balcony cabins on either side, and you can see the water slides from Central Park also. You can also see down into the promenade area at night through this beautifully designed glass enclosure. The Park Cafe is also in Central Park. This is an included eating venue, so there's no extra fee, and it has mainly grab-and-go items. I'm not super busy this morning.
Welcome, Sherry.
All right, look at that. Everything is labeled on the signs to let you know what you're getting and where to go to get it. Fruit, fresh yogurt and granola, all kind of pastries, fruits and Danish, and then even like some little wraps and burritos. Sandwiches, bagel bar, yum, and all kind of fixins. And fixins for your bagels. Got your drink bar over here. Coffee, of course. And then your seating. Quite a bit of seating inside and out. And they can open these doors here. As you can see, the doors are open, or they can close them if the weather gets bad, or I guess at times if it's chilly. So this is another option for you for breakfast every morning. Again, that's included. It's not extra. Giovanni Giovanni's over here. They have all the seating out here. It's really nice today. That's why you see all the people out. Giovanni's is extra for fee specialty restaurant. And again, you can see they have the menus out so you can look at them either on your app or before you decide where to eat. On most of the cruises now, especially these large ships, once they get back to capacity, you'll need to have a reservation. So make sure when you get on board that you're making your reservations. I'll put a video right up here about the first 5 things you need to do when you get on board after you embark, because it's very important. Reservations is one of them, and it's very important to make those because things are filling up fast now that capacity is up. And at the other end of Central Park, we have the wine shop, bar, and the vegetation on this end, again, is just amazing. And on this side, you have some shops. You've got the Effie shop and the Regalia fine jewelry shop. And on the other end, you have your sign, again, always reminding you where you are in case you have the drink package and forget. Is it Irina?
Yes.
From Russia. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for coming. Great seeing you.
This is our captain.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for taking care of us this week.
Well, thank you for coming.
Beautiful ship.
Thank you.
Good job. How did you rank this job?
Oh, I don't know. Somebody made a mistake somewhere, I guess. Lots of experience. Yeah.
Humble too. Thank you very much.
This was an event called the Crown and Anchor Top Tier event, although you don't have to be top anything to attend. It was mid-morning of day 2, which was a sea day. All of the officers are present, so if you have questions for any specific officers, this is really a great event to attend. They were very open to questions and even some small talk.
Your events, and one more time. Good morning. Good morning. That was Let's go ahead and bring up the captain, ladies and gentlemen, the master of the vessel. If you wouldn't mind welcoming Captain Rob.
My name's Captain Rob. I come to you all the way from Seattle, Washington. The beautiful wonder of the seas on cruise number 5. We are still young. We are young. Brand new ship, largest cruise ship in the world. That is so much fun to see. Now we have only a few more cruises before we head back to Europe for the summer, but we will be back. And we'll be back in Port Canaveral, and we will spend next winter here as well. Maybe we'll see some of you then. Anyway, without further ado, I would like to introduce to you some of the team here that makes the Wonder of the Seas do what she does best.
This is the Spotlight Karaoke. It is on the Promenade deck. And right now, it is empty because it is in the middle of the day and there is no karaoke going on. There's the DJ booth. You come in and you sign up and you take center stage. It's also a bar, clearly, so you can order with your drink package while you're in the Spotlight Karaoke.
This is Vitality at Sea, which includes the salon, spa, and gym area. Right inside the door is the Vitality Cafe. It offered salads, sandwiches, and wraps that are included in your cruise fare. Now they also offer a range of protein shakes, juices, and smoothies which are an extra fee or are included with your deluxe or refreshment beverage package. They also have a full-service salon including hair and nails along with services like shaves for men. The salon and spa services are by appointment, so be sure if you purchase a service pre-cruise, you book a reservation time online, or if you plan to purchase on board, you make the reservation right after you board or early in the week. Reservations on sea days fill up quickly. As you can see, you walk from the cafe, salon, and check-in area into the gym area. The gym features a large area of cardio machines, including treadmills, ellipticals, and stationary bikes. This area generally fills up pretty quickly on sea days. The training area has many different machines for just about any body part you'd want to target. And there's also a small area over by the television for stretching and free weight training. Towards the back is a medium-sized free weights area that actually fills up pretty quickly if it gets busy. And there are also more treadmills in this area, all with an ocean view.
My lunch was just delivered.
JJ got a gift.
A gift. From the dining crew.
Dining department.
Have no idea.
He said, he knocked on the door and we're just sitting in here before lunch and they said some sweets from the dining department. So it doesn't,
that's a hot dog.
We're guessing it's candy that looks like actual food.
I'm going to try a hot dog.
Okay.
You ready?
He's trying
Can I have the whole thing?
Yes, you can have the, we ate the whole thing in one bite. That would have been 2 bites for me. What's the flavor? I'll give you choices. Chocolate, vanilla, caramel.
It's a chocolatey vanilla, but it's light. It's very light. It's interesting. Try the hamburger.
Okay. Is this the hamburger?
That's the hamburger.
This is the hamburger.
Try the hamburger.
Oh, it's like a little fluffy.
Yeah, very light.
A little fluffy. So it's not like milk chocolate, hard like milk chocolate.
Right.
It's like fluffy.
Yeah. And I had some coconut show
Very
up
interesting.
In mine. Yeah.
Let me try the other one. Is this like a pickle? I don't know what
That looks like a pickle.
Oh, it's got something inside.
Oh, the other half is mine. Thank you.
That was nice. We complimented our main dining room wait staff last night, along with the head waiter. His head waiter he brought over, and we complimented the crew because they were very good. It wasn't very busy last night in the dining room, and so they could have slacked off easily, but they didn't. They were very attentive. It was just us and one other lady at the table, and so we called the head waiter over to compliment them. So I guess they sent us treats for saying thank you.
Thank you for the treats.
Hello.
Hello.
So we are heading to dinner in the main dining room, and it is formal night. So look at JJ.
Wait a minute.
Fancy.
Hold on.
Fancy. And his newsy ball cap. Whether we're beautiful or not, we're going to eat, and then we're going to Voices in the theater. Dinner. I always have to do the calamari when they have it, and it looks really good and hot tonight. And it has the little sauce on the side, as well as some little mashup of vegetables. I'll just push to the side. And I may have to order another calamari, who knows? That's kind of a small serving for calamari. And JJ got the same thing.
I cannot wait to dive into this.
What is it?
Beef tenderloin, medium rare, mashed potatoes, gravy, and asparagus.
Good stuff.
Yes.
And I got the seafood linguine. Mussels and shrimp and calamari somewhere in here, the description said. So I'll dig these little pups out and chop it all up and go to town.
So Sherry could not wait to dive into her cheesecake.
That didn't come like that. It's now in my bag.
Yeah, the wait staff did not deliver it partially eaten.
It's a very good cheesecake. And JJ got the tart again because that's his favorite.
Enjoy.
This is The Shop, which is the main clothing store on the Promenade. It consists of a little bit of everything. Mainly it's hoodies, t-shirts, both short and long sleeved, and women's sleeveless tops. They also have things like lanyards, backpacks, bag tags, purses, and magnets. If you're used to waiting for sales until later in the week, that hasn't happened so far on Wonder. Additionally, the inventory in this store was running low by the end of the week, so if you see something you like, you better grab it up front. We headed to the Royal Theater for the main show on Wonder, which is called Voices. It's an a cappella extravaganza. All the music is created with voices, no instruments. This theater is very typical of the grandness of an Oasis-class ship.
All that you are about to hear is created by the human voice. For our vocal band, let's add the mezzos and tenors.
Not the bass. Nice.
And in the altos and baritones, the vocal pad.
Add some atmospheric voices. And we have our band, our singers, our dancers, and our dreamers. Just a little bit of pure imagination.
A dream.
Come on, dreamer.
Well, JJ found his new best friend. That piece of artwork outside Studio B. Is it what? Is it a balloon or is it? It's solid. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. It's between Studio B and the theater.
Next Cruise is where you go to book your next cruise while you're still on board. Yes, because that's what us cruise addicts do. They have various itinerary brochures for you to check out, and during busy time, there are several agents here to meet with guests. The largest benefit to booking with Next Cruise is a discounted deposit and sometimes an onboard credit. You can also transfer the booking to your own travel agent when you get home.
That's very unusual.
So as soon as we win the lotto, JJ
She takes credit cards.
is
right here.
gonna buy
It's right here.
this tag watch from Jacqueline. He has
I
a
wear one.
1983 tag. He does love his tags.
Now it's time to change for a
Oh, and that one is
Try on.
so
Wow.
nice.
Go on.
What's it called? The Monaco?
Yes,
Monaco.
Monaco.
Yeah.
And this is the new Monaco.
That is pretty. I guess it would help if we actually played the lottery. You have
Actually,
to.
I'm going to take my $6 from my diamond
Free
and
play.
I'm going to take it down to the casino and I'm going to win enough to buy her watch.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
That
That is so classy.
Yeah.
Mr. Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Those are my shades.
That's my new name.
That's lovely. Day 2 in the books. I was
Two.
gonna do this, but day 2 was actually good.
2.
It was a sea day, so we weren't hugely active, and lines, of course, were everywhere because capacity is at 5,363. We learned. So this is a over 6,800 passenger capacity.
It's a
Ship?
lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
So we're almost all the way there. But it's a big ship, so you probably won't even notice. We're back to pre-pandemic, basically cruising.
Pretty close. Pretty
Yeah.
close.
And of course, once you get out of the cruise port, no masks on ship. The minute you step on board on ship, no masks. The crew are still wearing masks, most of them. And I miss seeing their faces. I miss
Yeah,
the
the little
smiles.
little name tag with the photo is.
Yeah.
It's
not the
better
same.
than nothing, but
It's not the same.
got to have the eye contact and the smiles and the
Except-
nonverbal communication.
Except when you have your Hollywood shades on.
You know,
No, eye
there's
contact.
there's a lot of folks on this ship who know that I'm here, and I have to kind of like chill, lay low, covert.
We have not gone to the casino yet, so we may do that on the next sea day.
And when I win all the money at the casino, I've picked out a watch on board. A new tag, Hoyer, however y'all say it.
Y'all have already seen that. It's the tag.
It's beautiful.
That we will only get if we don't win the lottery.
Yes,
or
it's beautiful.
hit it big in the casino.
Yeah, big, really big.
We went to the show, though, Voices, and I told Mike, the cruise director, when we walked out, he was at the door, and I told him, I said, this show almost, like really close, made up for having no Broadway show.
Almost. A lot of talent.
The dancers, the singers, just to the top level. Seriously, Broadway singing and dancing level. Yeah. It was really amazing. So if you are kind of bummed that some of the ships right now don't have their Broadway type musical, this will really make up for it. Voices was amazing. And Mike told me that when they come back in the fall, they're going to have, what did he say it was called? Oh, Effectors 2. Yeah, you probably read about it. I've read about it too. So he said for sure they're going to have that ready when they come back from Spain, back over to the States in the fall.
We also met the executive chef.
Daniel,
yeah. And he has agreed to sit down with us when we go into port in San Juan and visit, kind of pick his brain about what got him here and what it's like to be the executive chef on the world's largest cruise ship.
Easy for you to say.
I have not had any alcohol in 34 years, folks. Look into my eyes. They are not bloodshot.
Oh, my goodness.
Also, we need to tell y'all, on this new ship, be careful with your stateroom doors because you need to pull them shut. They do not slam shut like in previous ships that we've been on.
Everything's new.
Everything's brand new. Grab the handle, pull it shut, and latch the door.
You don't want to come back to your room and think, oh no, can something be missing because we left our door open the whole time?
Correct.
Because we didn't know. New ship, wah, right? Oh, we're doing so bad. Stay tuned for vlogs from day 3 on, and y'all have a good night or morning or afternoon whenever you're watching this. Be blessed.
Peace.